But, you know, that's just the tired person in me talking.
Absolutely. The audience member in me would love to see
Game 10 grands.
Game 10 grands, absolutely.
The worker in me is definitely ready to go to a hotel room and go to bed.
For sure.
Now, I can feel myself running out of energy.
I still need to eat, man. We haven't eaten dinner yet.
It's tough.
You just plan on skipping, or?
To be honest, probably. I'll probably get a drink and then pass out.
That's fair. Oh, we bonked the stage.
Omega definitely taking the early lead here. You know, coming from winners, can't say that's the biggest surprise. And Sonido also started slow last set.
That's true, yeah. This is also Sonido's third set in a row. Third best of 5 in a row, no less. I wouldn't be surprised if he's running out of steam at this point.
Yeah. Like I was saying earlier, if you're coming from that loser side, you've got to have stamina, but also you just need some 3-0s. Just get it out of the way.
Absolutely.
So that you can just get through it as fast as possible. And it was a game 4 and then a game 5 with Scat. So we definitely have not gotten here the quick and easy way.
Man, I tell you what, I love Sonido though. Sonic is definitely the character that can just absolutely just run away like, oh, Arsene's up, cool. I'm just not going to interact with you for the next 30 seconds. But Sonido's like, nah, you know what? Arsene goes away faster if I hit you up. Yeah.
I do like that of the Sonics we have here, you know, in Spin Dash Network, Sonido is the most aggressive. They all play reserved, like charging Spin Dash and like staying away and trying to bait out buttons. But the second Sonido gets in, he stays in. He wants you off stage and he wants to take your stock. It's not a trade, get the lead, and then reset and plays conservative again.
That's Sonido specifically. Now, on the other side of the Spin Dash Network, we have the infamous Wrath, who definitely times people out. And listen, I'm not saying that that's not a viable strategy, but at the same time, it's been 30 minutes and it's only a best of 3. What's happening?
We would like for games to end quickly. It is interesting watching somebody that's playing a character that has some speed, because Joker's not slow by any means, still have to try and like bait out which direction Sonido's, or call out which direction Sonido's going to go from halfway across the stage.
Yeah, absolutely.
To try and start a conversion.
Yeah, up air would have actually killed there, but I'm not sure the second hit would
have been true, and the second hit probably wouldn't have connected because they made the linking very awkward in this game where you don't scoop from the sides anymore. So unless they're directly above you when you do up air, the second hit won't hit.
I feel like they've tried to change that like 3 different times across so many different characters in a few different patches, and it just never worked. All right, I feel like if we're Omega, we have to take a stock like in this Arsene, and we did.
And there it is.
Yeah, I mean we're at max rage with Arsene. That stock makes sense. I'm not saying it was fair, but it made sense. The only things have to be a little awkward for Sonido now, too, though. I feel like none of our confirms work at this point. I'm a dirty liar.
Absolutely wrong. You jinxed it.
I did.
100% jinxed it.
I really thought he was out of kill confirm range at that point.
No. Unfortunately for Sonido, just based off of game mechanics, he is going to have to deal with Arsene at least one more time this game, Gimps aside.
And we're already at 97, so it's not looking bright.
And Sonic does have like 2-hit confirm combos, like spin dash into forward air or like neutral air into forward air. But there's not like the biggest combo tree for Sonic, so the percent's going to have to be racked up over several interactions.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And the more interactions you have with Arsene, the more likely you are to just lose your stock.
Yeah. At this rate, Omega may not even need Arsene. We went from 90 to 140 the seconds we've been talking about Arsene, but now it's out, and I don't really know what we're going to plan on doing here. Probably run away.
I think you will still see Sonido play around Arsene the same way that he plays most of the time, which is very reserved and conservative options, but trying to apply pressure through space. And then once he gets an opening, going for it, just a lot more conservatively in terms of approach options.
Definitely think if we get another grab, we can pummel until down throw kills here for sure. For Omega, I should say. But the back here at 170 also can take a stock for sure.
All right, I apologize about my brief absence, but it looks like you guys were holding down the fort just fine, making sure our guys are taken care of. One of the things I love about Dragon Con is that immediate payout, and we don't have to worry about it at all.
Yes. No trying to communicate with a TO 2 or 3 weeks from now, or the organizer. No players having to ask us, hey, do you know when everything is happening? When we pack up from Dragon Con, we are done with Dragon Con. There is nothing left to do other than upload the videos.
I was going to say, there's some uploading and renaming. There's going to be quite a few uploads and renames this time around. I'm looking forward to it. God, I've missed doing this so much. Like Friday, we were setting up. Laura looks at me and she goes, you know what? You and your friends are a bunch of idiots, but I love y'all. Because we were sitting there messing with the banner that you guys see in the background. A little bit of peek behind the curtain.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not officially there.
Yeah, so if you under that is a black curtain that was meant to section off this area, and when they brought us that Dragon Con banner, they basically just told us to throw it over and hope it stays. And that's what we did.
I'm pretty sure they wanted us to use it for commentary, but then we were just like, well, we don't really have that going on anyway, so we also didn't have to do whatever we want with it, and it ended up just going over there.
I think it works better where it is anyways.
I agree. But yeah, that was
the players.
100%.
The players are definitely on screen more than the commentators are.
Yeah.
Not that we've been on screen at all this weekend. We don't actually have a camera for the commentators.
Listen, I forgot one of my bags. It's been a week. We're not going to get into just the shenanigans that's been happening around me in my life, or yours apparently.
Yeah. But regardless,
Stay over there.
I definitely think that the backdrop behind the players makes more sense.
All right. This is a major uphill battle for Sonido, and then the longer it takes, the harder it's going to get because of just Arsene.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's essentially guaranteed to see Arsene
twice, at least.
And if he doesn't, once per stock.
And if he doesn't take this stock soon, it'll be 3.
Yeah. Okay. So we do manage. It looks like it just clipped the bottom of his feet because the shield wasn't big enough. So we're not in as bad of a spot, but it's still rough.
Again, I mentioned it a minute ago. Sonic is not one of those characters that has a long, extensive combo tree. It's a lot of 2, maybe 3-hit combos. So it's not easy for Sonic to just delete a stock in the matter of 5 or 10 seconds.
We don't even need Arsene. We just hit the drag down smash, confirm.
But it's hard for Sonic to really make an explosive comeback without a gimp or just a hard call out because he takes longer to rack up percent than other characters do.
I
tell you guys that I think this game is really cool, and I love how when you choose an alt, it just doesn't load. It's just like, nah, I'm all right.
That is a little frustrating, but most of us know our button presses to get to our
know,
alts.
but come on.
We did see Sonido down 2-0 in the previous set. However, it seems like this one is going to be a much taller task to come back and win. Omega had a really strong command of game 2.
Obviously, Omega is in winner's
We gotta
side.
figure out how to get off this ledge. We've lost the ledge trap interaction 3 times in a row now.
Yeah, that's definitely not where you want to be in any matchup, much less as a Sonic, because now you have no room to run.
Here we go. Okay. Fighting back a little bit there with that 3-piece.
Yeah, Sonic's best option when in neutral is definitely spin dash charge of some kind. It gives you a lot of options to either be really aggressive and just get into somebody's face, or if they play, like they start to just try and apply pressure to you, it gives you the ability to just jump over them. And when you're on ledge, you don't have that option because you're not grounded and you have no space to charge.
So what you're telling me, if Sonic can't spin dash, he's having a bad day. I never would have figured that out. the spin dash character. But all joking aside, clean stock there from Sonido, bringing things back to even. I don't think he got Arsene out on that stock.
He did. That's what he killed him with. That's what he killed him with,
yeah. Sonido being a little bit more aggressive when Omega has Arsene than I would probably be, but Sonido's there for a reason and I'm not. But
I still feel like Omega has like some more defensive options that he could be doing when it comes to spin dash. Like he hasn't tried to counter a single time.
That's fair.
He can build that meter pretty quickly when Sonido comes in for a spin dash.
I'm not super familiar with it, but can Sonido not just kind of jump over the counter?
Yes.
Yeah, but like I feel like if he jumps over it, then he can't punish you for it either, right?
That's fair. So it's essentially just a return back to neutral at that point.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. So you're playing a guessing game of, all right, am I going to get Arsene?
Like that option right there where Sonido can just like hop and then immediately down air. If you try to counter it, Sonido has a way to just instantly stop and be right in front of you, and then he can at least play the jab game.
Yeah. Now, I feel like it's scary, but just sitting in shield against spin dash and having the discipline is generally your best option. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, there's no way he's coming back from that without a jump. Yeah, see, there's the...
you just wait for it.
Yeah.
One time we were falling off stage. I'm talking about like when we were charging spin dash on the opposite side of the stage where we think he's going to let it go.
So maybe not the best place to do it, but definitely an option. I got you. Yeah. I'll say this is where Sonido was struggling to get out of the corner earlier.
We are assuredly dealing with Arsene. Yeah.
God, if he's coming out so fast, like it feels like Joker is almost never without his friend.
I will say that, like, I feel like because Sonic is doing those, like you said earlier, like he doesn't have extensive combo trees or anything like that. Those tend to favor a Joker because he can build that meter while he's getting hit, you know?
Yeah.
And also, because of the long, extensive combos just not existing for Sonic, once Arsene comes out, it's hard for Sonic to get rid of it even if he does hit Joker, because it's not like, you know, the plumbers or somebody where they can combo you for 60 or 70% and just totally wipe the Arsene gauge out. Like,
I mean, one spin dash and Arsene's immediately out. You know?
I was going to say, those multi-hits really not working out for Sonido right there.
I cannot believe that hit, to be honest.
That's dead for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And I believe that gives us our Dragon Con 2023 champion, Omega, in his first ever Dragon Con showing, but he has been on the grind. He's out here taking names. It is 12:30 at night, so I'm going to keep the preamble short. I guess this is more of a post-amble than a preamble. Yeah. Anyway, you've been watching twitch.tv/typosgames. If you like what you've been watching, be sure to follow us here on Twitch. You can also follow us on Twitter. I refuse to call it X because that's a stupid name.
Absolutely.
Typo House Games. You can also follow us or subscribe to us on YouTube, where you can find all of these tournament VODs hopefully sometime next week. But shout outs to y'all for being with us. Shout outs to DragonCon for having us here. And shout outs to the players. And of course, my homies, the Typo Boys. I could not do without y'all.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get together and do more of this stuff more often because that computer exploded about a week ago and it needs to pay for itself. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.